Today I'm going through travel cups and water bottles, and I haven't got the guys here. After the epic of the mug situation from yesterday, I'm sorting out the, as I say, the travel cups and water bottles myself. They're not all mine, although I'm the one that uses them the most. And I store them all in this red box. I've got quite a few of these actually. I've got them all round the home in different colours. Red ones are for the kitchen, and I have about 3 I think I use in the kitchen. I have the pink ones that I use in my cubby, and I have white ones for storage upstairs. And this goes down there behind that curtain. So I've categorised them as I have done with many of my sorting out pieces. So along here I've got the water bottles. This one, I say, my son sometimes gets these through different businesses and everything. So this one is actually a lovely one. It hasn't actually been used, but I didn't realise it's actually metal. So that looks like a good quality one. Then I've got my pink one. I've got 2 owl ones and the penguin one. This obviously came with a slush at some point. These came from the cinema. And they got 2016. It's when we went to see Civil War. And I don't think you can realise how big these are. These take up a hell of a lot of soda. And it comes with straw. They come with the lids. These are actually my son's. And then they have the character pieces that go in there, which is these. And they slot on there. And I think he's got the whole set. So, this one is a hard one because these are not actually mine. But after how they sorted out the mugs yesterday, especially my son, he was quite adamant how he was going to get rid of mugs. If that was me, I probably would have got rid of them. I know they were expensive. These weren't cheap. But anyway, they're there. But as I say, they do take a lot of soda up. Then I've got the 3 hot drink mugs with the handles. Then these plasticky type ones that I use an awful lot. Going into the same sort of thing, but 2 Christmas ones. And these 3 are actually pottery. I've got my Keep Calm and Carry On. These are actually heavy. And I know you're supposed to use them outside the home, but I don't because they're rather heavy. And to tell you the truth, I don't know whether I can take this lid off without smashing it in anything. Don't know if it doesn't actually hold a lot, I must admit. And they're heavy. This is the second one I've had from Costa. I told my son not to buy one this Christmas just gone. But 3 years ago I had one, a Costa one, and it got smashed. And I was really upset because they are quite expensive. This one he bought me 2 years ago. I told him not to buy me one this year because it was okay. But I know they bring one out every year. So that is the water bottles and cups. Now I've counted them. There's 17 here. But if you count the plastic cups here that are all basically the same, just the different top-in characters, makes 22. And I am actually looking at them and making a consecutive decision on what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. There is a big question mark about them because although, as I said, they were adamant on what mugs I could get rid of yesterday, they're not actually mine. So this is what I'm looking at the different categories. This is how I'm going to decide. This one, which is a nice black one and it's metal, I'm going to keep. That's a keep. Decide I'm going to get rid of that one. This one leaks a bit, my hour one. I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm going to keep this. This was a gift and I've used this a lot, and I've got the lunch bag actually to match it, but funny enough, hubby uses the lunch bag at the moment to take his milk with ice blocks to work, backwards and forwards to work. I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to get rid of that one. That had a slush in, that can go, not mine. This is the Dilemma, as I said, and I can't touch those at the moment. The 3 hot drink ones. Now I've got 2 the same, so what I'm going to decide to do is I'm getting rid of one of those, and I'm going to keep the orange one and the purple one. Now onto the plastic ones. This one I've always used this. When we use Big Red when we're travelling in the caravan, you know, taking the caravan, tend to take this one. Usually if it's not a can, this has soda in with a straw, and I would have either a water bottle or I have a bottle of water, especially any distance. We don't normally travel with hot drinks actually inside the car. Sometimes I will have a flask of hot water in the boot of the car if we do stop, and obviously coffee, sugar, tea and milk and things like that. But the last few times we've done any distance, like going to Coombe, which is about 330 odd miles, we've actually stopped a couple of times at a service station, especially towing our caravan, and one was like Starbucks, another at Costa, and that was like a treat, you know, because obviously it can mount up for drinks rather than taking a flask. Although I normally keep a flask in the caravan for picnics. So what I've agreed to do is, looking at them, this one is the oldest one. I went through a stage badly with moustache merchandise because hubby's got a moustache. I'm going to get rid of that one. But because I use them an awful lot, I am actually keeping these 2 owl cups. These 2 Christmas ones did not come out this Christmas. I'm just saying, get rid of them. That leaves me with these 3. And again, Keep Calm, Carry On was stuff that I used to collect. You know what? Go in. Yes, I've got to keep this one. It was a gift, I use it, and I love it. So I'm just keeping the 1 Christmas one. My family don't tend to drink out these anyway. So this is what I've got so far. So I've got my Costa Christmas one, my 2 plastic ones, which also hubby tends to use those if we're travelling. I've kept 2 water bottles and 2 travel cups. Now, I don't think that's bad to say for 3 adults. Mostly me, because I use them the most. And of course, obviously water bottles when I used to do Pilates and Zumba and all that sort of thing, and yoga. So I use the water bottles, and also in the hot weather, I tend to travel and walk around with a water bottle anyway. So I'm going to put these in the middle because I really don't know for definite what's happening about those. And there's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 there. And this is the pile I'm getting rid of. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items. So that's 10 items I'm getting rid of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, definitely keeping. And then I've got to query what's happening about these here. So I think that's a fair exchange. So even if I was to say for temporary we're going to keep those plastic ones, I've still got rid of 10 items. So I know this is a quick video, but I'm working on my kitchen now. I finished the upstairs. That's the 2 bedrooms, the game strut lounge room. There wasn't a lot out the bathroom to be done. That's the airing cupboard done, the upstairs walk-in cupboard done upstairs. And then there's the DVD shelves, which I've gave myself to the end of the year to sort that out, because it's working through the DVDs and seeing what I can get rid of. And the ones that we're keeping, take out the cases and they go in the boxes at the bottom of the shelving. So this is the second little bit on the kitchen. And I did the mugs yesterday. So I'm whipping hopefully through the kitchen now. But I was hoping to have the whole house done by the end of January, and we're the 28th today. Don't think it looks like it's going to happen, because I've still got my cubby office space to do and the under the stairs cupboard. But we shall see how quickly I can get on with this tomorrow. So hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.